show. It's untested, it's brand new. Welcome to Freshly Brewed.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed. So we build the deck and we just freaking play it. Now, of course, we just did 10 new brews for the Shadows of Innistrad anthology remastered. 5 historic brews, 5 explorer brews, but this is the special 11th brew because I wanted to build an Elder Deep-Fiend deck really, really bad, and I just couldn't figure it out in those 10 decks. I just kept banging my head against the wall. So I said, you know what? Screw it. We'll just do a Freshly Brewed episode on it later. And here we are. Elder Deep-Fiend, super awesome magic card. 8 mana for a 5/6 with flash. When you cast it, tap 4 target permanents, and it has the Emerge ability, which means that you can spend blue 5, subtracted from the cost of a creature you sacrifice to cast this. So, if you put a Prized Amalgam in play, and you want to cast your Deep-Fiend for 4 mana, you just sacrifice the Amalgam, cast it for 4. Even better is Haunted Dead, makes cost 3. And this sort of shell of Elder Deep-Fiend, Haunted Dead, and Prized Amalgam was a huge player back in Standard when it was legal. But I couldn't really build the decks like that because we have no Kozilek's Return yet on Arena. So we're still building the format out. So I figured, let's try it in a zombie shell. You know, these are both zombies, obviously. And zombies is kind of looking for a way to go over the top of things anyway. And there's already a ton of good self-mill cards, such as Supplier, Mire Triton, and then the much-forgotten Timer Calls the Dead. So you can mill a bunch of cards, get the Haunted Dead and the Amalgam in the graveyard, bring it back, tap your stuff, and then the tap on Deep-Fiend allows us to kind of like time walk them or kill their blockers or tap their blockers, whatever, and then go kill them, which is pretty cool. Because the zombie deck we played during 10 new brews just didn't really have like any closing power. So, otherwise, a bunch of zombies here. Cryptbreaker's awesome. Chamber of the Parish, you get the idea, nothing crazy. Cyberburst and Thought Seasons, the Planeswalkers. Let's do this. Let's try it out. Freshly Brewed. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Some might call this the real zombie deck for 10 new brews because the one I built the 10 new brews didn't actually have any new cards in it because all the Innistrad cards were already in the format. I just didn't realize it. So I know, Boovis man. So all right, on the play, Cryptbreaker, timer it. We can keep this. This is fun. Keeper Mulligan, adding Dredge to Historic. I don't know. Dredge is pretty polarizing, you know. Den of the Bugbear, go. Draw another land. All right, we're just going to, like, just Cryptbreaker, discard a land here, I guess. And we have double blue. We got Odawara. Play this next turn. And we can draw a card, too. So we got Marsh next turn. Let's just play the Undergarver. We'll discard the Watergrave. So let's take up. No attacks. No. Stop. Let's take up. What's up, Matt? Yep, Octopus deck time. Just double Den of the Bugbear? Interesting. Alright, let's discard a Watery Grave. Gonna kill my poor Breaker. No! Breaker. Oh, it's not Stomp at least. It's just Fiery Impulse. This might be like a Phoenix deck on a weird draw. That's what it looks like. So here's a Marsh. We attack for 2. We fire up the old Timer Calls the Dead. Pretty awesome card that really hasn't seen much play. It's a Saga. It is a... so we exile the Triton. It is a Saga. Mill 3. Then exile a creature from your graveyard, make a 2/2. Tap 3, you gain X life and scry X or X number of zombies you control. Again, this could work with Silver Smoke Rule, which is kind of cool, but so mill over a bunch of cards. There's Haunted Dead. Awesome.
Bingo.
Nice. Exile Chamber of the Parish. Draw Cryptbreaker too. Sweet. Even another Timer Calls the Dead too. Sweet. I want to put some Zambies in play. Nothing to Haunted Dead yet because there's a Prize Amalgams, so you can kind of chill. And the cool thing about it is Cryptbreaker draws cards for Haunted Dead, which is pretty sweet. So let's just attack for 4, and then we'll play Timer it, and we'll play Cryptbreaker. Let's actually do it in a different order. Let's actually do this first. Let's play this as a land. Play Timer Calls the Dead. About to get a bunch of life too, so. Stern Lesson. Okay, this is going to be a creativity deck most likely. Magma Opus, yes. They're Magma Opus, Creativity, Gear Hulk. That's actually pretty bad for us. Alright, so we'll exile Supplier. Take a Zombie. Cryptbreaker. And we'll attack for 4. Of course, they have the creativity to get the Gear Hulk. They get to Opus and kill all my stuff, but it's alright, I guess. No prized amalgams just yet. No, they're going to blitz the thumb. This is an interesting little brewski. Still good for us, though. We have a bunch of 2-for-1 so far. Both these sagas made 2 tokens. This thing drew a card. The Dark Slick Shores. This requires you to discard 2 cards. So keeping the quantity of cards in our hand is going to be very important. We draw another land. Mill some more cards. Still no prized amalgams. Unbelievable. We are now almost halfway through our entire deck and have found 0 amalgams. But now we get to scry. So we have an Elder Deep-Fiend, a prized amalgam. We have no more mills left. We can discard the amalgam to the Haunted Dead, though, which is pretty sweet. So I would say we want to keep the amalgam into Deep-Fiend. That'd be my thought process here. So next turn we discard amalgam to Haunted Dead, bring both back, and then next turn we Deep-Fiend them and kill them. I like that. So let's do this. And then we're going to attack for a whole bunch. We're out of mills. We're going to gain life again next turn. They're also just like freaking dying here too, which is kind of cool. So we have Otawara. It's funny because we can actually Otawara the Power Stone if they go for creativity. So they're probably going to. Actually, I'm sorry. They're going to Demolition Field me. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, whatever. I'll just play this as I go. Caw. So they want to field me. They'll shuffle the stuff away. Whatever, I guess. Sure. I can't Otawara my own saga if I want to. I could also just not search here. So this is different than Field of Ruin because I have to decide if I want to search or not, right? I may search. I might just not search, honestly. They're freaking 6. Yeah, I'm just not going to search. Whatever, fine. Sure. You got me. Get your land. We say go. They want to try and creativity. We just kill the Power Stone. Oh, I screwed up. Because they didn't guess Gear Hulk. Shit. Yeah, I screwed up. Alright, I should have just Otawara the Power Stone on my turn. Because I forgot this can cast Gear Hulk. Because Gear Hulk's an artifact. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Freshly Brewed. Shit. So they're going to upkeep Magma Opus me. Which I guess isn't like the end of the world, but it's still pretty bad. Alright, so we're going to untap. They're going to Elder Deep. They're going to, yeah. We probably just punted this game. So here comes Gear Hulk. They Opus, kill 2 zombies. They're at 6, and they get a 4/4 also. Yeah. Alright, that's okay. We're going to see how good Elder Deep-Fiend is, I guess. We're going to need to. So here's Opus, and they're going to target those 2. That's fine. Just gonna let, this can all happen. So yeah, 4/4 and a 5/6. Draw prized amalgam. Trigger of a timer it. And non-artifact. Tilt. Haunted Dead. Don't need that either. So keep Deep-Fiend on top. We're going to discard the Shores and the amalgam to the Haunted Dead, which we'll just let go here. We could definitely lose now from a spot where we probably couldn't lose, unfortunately. Which is not cool. Obviously a big punch, but is there a reason to not make them cast Gear Hulk on their turn? Is there a reason to make them cast Gear Hulk on their turn? Remember, you tell me why I should do something, and then we'll talk about it. Spire Buff Canal, and they're going to say go. So second main. Make sure you do a second main, or your creature won't come back, because the Amalgam comes back to being the next end step. So Haunted Dead, discarding Amalgam and Dark Slick Shores. This will add 6 power to the board. And then I can Deep-Fiend, just tap their stuff and kill them. Looks pretty good to me. So, trigger the Amalgam. Full access to my mana. But, I mean, it doesn't really, like, you're just forced... All you're doing by forcing them to do that is tapping 2 of my lands, which I don't need. And then removing a Power Stone. I can use Otawara for something else later, so... Fire Pops it, sure. So, I didn't need my mana for this turn. So... Let's untap. There's Deep-Fiend. And now we sacrifice this, tap things, and kill them, right? Yep, sweet. So, yep, and cast this, right? Yeah, merch. So, Sack the Prize Amalgam. Cast the old Elder Deep Fried Fish. Tap all those. Captain Calamari. Cassian's one of Cassian's favorite toys is Captain Calamari. He's a little octopus stuffed thing. So Captain Calamari and Fifi Firefly are Cassian's two best friends in the whole world. Alright, so they are a creativity deck. We're going to cut all the pushes and all the go over the throats. I would say we definitely want these strokes, the amalgam, and probably the Thoughtseizes too, honestly. This deck seems sweet, yeah, definitely looking pretty sweet so far. Definitely need to be aware of like Anger of the Gods, stuff like that. Play bad, win anyway.
You look terrible.
Jace is interesting. Razor Lash, pretty cool. Mire Triton, Timer Calls the Dead. We definitely want Thoughtseize. I'm just like not sure what to cut exactly. They're not control decks. I don't want the Planeswalkers. I want the Strokes, the Thoughtseizes. We could shave like a Mire Triton or two, I guess. The card's just like kind of iffy. Amalgam's also kind of sketch, honestly. I guess, honestly, Amalgam is pretty sweet in this deck. Because, like, we leave mana for Haunted Dead and Deep-Fiend anyway. Yeah, we'll just, like, shave Triton. It's one of the worst cards, I guess. Shave, like, two of these. Stroke. 4 Thoughtseize. Amalgam. Yeah, I'll just shave another one, I guess. I'm a little worried that we don't have enough self-mill then, but whatever. Let's try this. See how it goes. Wicked Zoga says, I want a Captain Calamari and I'm 31 years old. Well, it's like $13 on Amazon. And we bought Fifi the Firefly. There was Fifi the Firefly, which is the pink version, and there was like Joe the Firefly, which is like the blue version. And Joe was like $18 and Fifi was like $13. Snap bought Fifi. Cassian loves Fifi. Best buddy. Joe's an idiot. It's not a joke. Joe's just an idiot. $5 more for Joe the freaking Firefly or whatever. All right. Was Freddy Firefly? Whatever. I made a name up. All right. So 2 lands. Supplier, Thoughtseize, Double Haunted Dead, Crypt Breakers. Pretty good. We can keep this. Keep this. And do want to be careful with our Crypt Breakers. I don't want it to die. They mulligan to 6. Play Coast. We draw an Elder Deep Fried Fish. Captain Calamari. All right, so we're going to go land. I kind of want to Thoughtseize first and see what's up. This isn't really like an aggro deck, so they have Delta Make Disappear and a Magma Opus. The hand's pretty bad. Not going to put the Opus in the bin for them. Captain Calamari. So they have a Make Disappear. So we'll play... I think we'll probably offer Crypt Breaker. See, having 2 Haunted Dead in hand here is pretty awkward. We are a little light on ways to actually discard cards from hand. Crypt Breaker being one of those, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, well, that makes life easy, I guess. Let's play Supplier. See if they buy into countering it. Cool. I mean, that's a pretty loosey-goosey counter there, I think, but sure. Play Crypt Breaker and say go. And now we're setting up for discarding Haunted Dead. Steam Vents, their hand is land, Opus, and then another mystery card. We draw land also, which is pretty cool. So we get to go land. We're playing into Anger of the Gods here a little bit, which I don't like, but let's play Crypt Breaker and say go. Maybe they'll counter it, who knows. Top Reach, and say go. I do love Crypt Breaker. This card's freaking awesome. A huge fan of this card. Super awesome tribal card. Not individually super powerful, but good synergy stuff. Draws cards, discards cards. Super awesome. Alright, so we're still going to discard here. Right, like, if I draw a land, I can just cast it. Ugh. So obviously, I drew a pretty good card that we didn't know about because Thoughtseize. So the question is, would I rather have a Haunted Dead in my hand or in the grave? The thing is, you got to manage your cards in hand because you need 2 cards to discard to Haunted Dead, and you don't want to discard Deep-Fiend. So I should just let this happen. And then I'll either draw a land and cast Haunted Dead, or I'll draw something else and maybe fine too. So it's, whatever, this is fine. They get a 2-for-1. It's shitty, but whatever. How about another Crypt Breaker? Huh? How about that? Now, unfortunately, like Gear Hulk is pretty scary. Your Stern Lesson. Alright. So draw, discard the Opus. Yeah, Gearhulk could be pretty terrifying here. So 1 card left. Hopefully it's not Gearhulk. We draw a Thoughtseize. Well, we're going to find out, I guess. It is a Shivan Reef. Alright, well, let's draw a land, please. How about the 4th Crypt Breaker? More Crypt Breakers than lands. Your turn. Didn't draw Gearhulk, thankfully. Champion of the Perished. Alright. So again, we want to discard Haunted Dead to my Crypt Breaker. But if I discard that and play Champion of the Perished, then I'm just have to discard every card I draw. That's fine, I guess. Alright, let's play Champions I go. Just please no Gearhulk. No Gearhulk, no creativity. No attacks either. Thank God. Every turn is just like, Gearhulk is just so bad for us. Another land, sick. I think we're doing it. Discard this. No D4. What, Diablo 4? I'll play Diablo 4 on my own time, you know. That's the personal gym time. And I'll play it when the game actually releases. I'm not going to play the beta stuff. They drew Magma Opus? Shit. Alright, that sucked. Yeah, that was pretty good. Draw 2 more cards. And now I've drawn a land, but I can't play it. Yeah, we're in trouble here, honestly. That was a lot of freaking good draws there, honestly. Sure. We're in some doo-doo. Alright, here's a 4/4. Deep-Fiend tapping 4 things now is only okay anyway. Here's Fable. Alright, Haunted Dead. Discard 2. Yeah, I mean, the anger is pretty backbreaking. We got 0 value off our Crypt Breakers too, which sucks, so. Alright, well, we're screwed. They kind of had it all this game. You know, even though they mulligan we Thoughtseize them, they still had it all, which really sucks. Yeah. I guess we'll... I don't even know what we can do here, honestly. Take a look and see Gearhulk and then concede. Take Gearhulk? No, that's good. Alright, you got me. You got me. Tough game. I think we... I don't know if we had a chance to really do it, but we didn't really maximize our Crypt Breakers very well. I gotta bring these Registers, actually. It's discard out that doesn't die to a Master Rule spell. Cut the last Triton. And maybe shave one of the 1-drops. I don't know. Overcharge the Amalgam's not great. Oleana of Last Hope. Go for the Throat Fatal Push. Jace. Amalgam seems just kind of shitty. I don't know. Yeah, this is fine. I think they're gonna like sweep us and we're gonna have this card. Really make Togu. And this card just seems bad. Let's do this. Alright, so now we have two Reggies too. We do have like 4 Thoughtseize and counterspells, so I feel like we should be okay here. But again, that Brotherhood's End, we kind of played into it because we didn't see it coming. So, all right. I mean, they like basically have to have Magus appear. I guess like if they play they play Fable on turn 3. It's funny, like this ends up almost better on the draw. I'm gonna say keep this, whatever. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. We'll draw something, or we'll tap out. Resolve Reggie, we're in great shape. So, oh, there we go. There it is.
Bingo!
Easy game. Thoughtseize. Their hand is Gearhulk, Impulse, Prophecy, Fable. So we're gonna go Regisaur on turn 3. They're gonna cast Fable. Gearhulk is their best card by like a lot. But I guess it doesn't really do much at the moment, so let's stick to Fable. What's up, Sakarath? Going good. Any folks just tuning in? It's Freshly Brewed, the show where I build a deck, we just play it. I wanted to build a deep-fried zombie deck, and that's what we're doing right now. We're also doing an immersion sponsored stream in about an hour. It'll be a lot of fun. My first time on my own. If they drew Make Disappear, I'm going to walk out of this goddamn room. They didn't draw it. All right, great.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Alright, so land number 3. People. Thoughtseize bug. Discard Haunted Dead. The problem is the dyssynergy between Reggie and Haunted Dead is very awkward. Because you need to have cards in your hand for Haunted Dead. But we'll see. Attack. Not going to block. Alright, so we're going to discard, I guess, 2 lands and return Haunted Dead. And then Deep-Fiend them. These are going to kill the Haunted Deads. We can't even really Deep-Fiend them. It's a challenging game. We could Deep-Fiend them off the Regisaur. And, like, tap them out entirely for their turn. So, if you wanted to go land, go. Upkeep, sack Regisaur, Fiend them. Tap all their lands and their token. And then I end step Haunted Dead also. Untap, I attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, and put them to 5. Definitely some dyssynergy here for sure. I think I like that though. Haunted Dead, Deep-Fiend, blue. I can't. The other Deep-Fiend has to be discarded to this. These decks were so hard to play because managing your cards in hand and everything else is very difficult. But all right, I'm gonna do that though. So let's play this, and we're gonna do what I said. Say go. Upkeep. We're going to emerge Deep-Fiend. I don't know if this is right or not, honestly, but... What? I'm an idiot. I was thinking power for some reason. I'm sorry. I was thinking, like, Great Henge power. I was thinking power 7, not mana value 7. That's my fault. My bad. I've already done it now, so I guess we're in, but...
I'm going to clone college.
That makes this a lot worse, but sure. You can also just change chain Deep-Fiends too. I can sack Deep-Fiend to Deep-Fiend, time walk them again. But yeah, that's okay. Okay. I mean, they can't spell master to kill my thing, so it's fine. They do a thing. Yes, that's my bad. I thought we had this too. That was probably wrong. Honestly, Reggie just seems very awkward in this deck. It obviously like has synergy with discarding, but not synergy with Haunted Dead, which is like super weird. We draw Curtbreaker. We're a card short of being able to go land, bring back Haunted Dead, and Deep-Fiend them again. They would just kill it anyway. So let's attack. And now it comes to like, do I want to just time walk them again with the Deep-Fiend? And then do I want to play Curtbreaker or not? These decks are so hard to play. 2 mana. Bring this back to Haunted Dead. Yeah, I guess I'm going to Deep-Fiend them and just end step Haunted Dead. So we'll go upkeep again. I'll tap 4 lands and the Goblin Shaman. And then we'll instant discard those. So this time it's right. It only costs 2. So we're going to sacrifice this. Let's tap Coast, Token, Reef. Oh, this is going to flip too, I guess. Oh, shit. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Well, if that's not the blowout of the year, okay. They drew Make Disappear, didn't have it last turn. And now we are totally screwed. Yeah. Okay. I missed. Whatever. I just mislooked also. Whatever. Fuck this. All right, we're done. All right, I screwed up. All right. Played that game heinously badly, but decks seem pretty cool. So whatever. Keep playing. On the play. We'll make it work. Castle, River, a bunch of 1s. This is fine. These Deep-Fiend decks are always so hard to play. Like, unbelievably. Alright, so we're going to play turn 1 Champion. Turn 2 Supplier. If I draw a land, I can do a double Supplier. That'd be pretty cool. Mausoleum Wanderer. Energy of the land. That's cool. Because I'm the Wanderer. Alright, so we go Supplier. Mill over a... We really want to hit a Haunted Dead. Like, really, really bad. Bob says, like your ownership, you never blame other things. Yeah, you know, I screw up sometimes. It happens. Magic's hard. I'm trying to say that it's not. So Blue-White Spirits. Let's see again. Let me draw a Marsh. Okay. I mean, we might just cast Prize Amalgam here. It's like so awkward because we don't know what's going to be in our graveyard. If he's going to die or not. Kind of want to pump this. We have Castle too, which is kind of cool. We also just cast Haunted Dead next turn too. So I'll just cast stuff. You want to counterspell my freaking Prize Amalgam, so be it. Rattle Chain's great. So now I have 6 damage coming across. Cool. Next turn we just cast Haunted Dead. Makes a flying blocker too, which is excellent. Currently winning the race. Here's a Mana Confluence. And a Skyclave. Alright. That's annoying, but fine. Citrus Scab is just so much worse than Haunted Dead, it's not even funny. So I don't think it's worth playing. In for 4. And tap and draw a Go for the Throat. Pretty sure we just cast Haunted Dead, honestly. I'm just attacking everything, too. Haunted Dead being 2 blockers is awesome. And if it dies, whatever. And nothing really worth killing with Go for the Throat just yet. I'm going to block Supplier here. Awesome. If I hit an Amalgam, I might just discard, or hit an Haunted Dead, I might just do that too. So, not going to block at all. Wow. Alright, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Haunted Dead, go. No Creeping Chills. Not enough self-mill for that. 11-5 with a kill spell in our hand and the board. Down to... Damn. Down to 3. Shacklegeist. Shacklegeist. Down to 2. Jeez. Attack.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Sure. Okay. Definitely no coward. Just ready to die. Bringing 2 Fatal Pushes and a Liliana of the Last Hope. Let's shave... What do we shave here? Going out swinging. We shave a Mire Triton or 2, I think, because they don't really have any ground creatures. So shave one of those, 2 of those. I mean, Transmorgant... I guess they have some basics too. Yeah, let's cut this one, I guess. So, sure. So we got 6 kill spells, Liliana. I think this is good. Let's try this. I like Mire Triton, which was a little bit better, you know. Reggie, I don't think it's very good here. They have ways to kill it. Reggie's good when they can't kill it. You know, red removal spell, red green deck, so on and so forth. They just Skyclave it or ignore it, bounce it, whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Thankfully, our opponent mulliganed also, so let's mulligan here into even worse. Going to 5. Why Razor Lash and not the 3-2 from Kaladesh? Why have 3-2 in Kaladesh and not Razor Lash? Remember, folks, please, if you're going to ask me a question, I want to help you and I want to have a good discussion. But if you ask me why I'm not doing something, it's not very helpful. Tell me why you think I should do something, and then we'll have back and forth about it. Yeah, going to 5. This is a really good 5, I guess. So let's ship Amalgam and probably a land, honestly, and just try and draw land here. So we have Crypt Breaker, Stitch Supplier, and then Timer calls it dead. Alright, I mean, they're on 6, we're on 5, we're on the draw, though. Honestly, Crypt Breaker's pretty good here, so... I have a why not command. I don't know, honestly. Maybe I do? That was a great draw. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I do. Haha. Look at that.
I am smart. I
All right. Well, Crypt Breaker's gonna take over this game hopefully. So, champion, supplier, say go, mill over, nothing of consequence. And they have a phantom. Start drawing cards. Maybe cast timer it. Maybe cast such a supplier. See what's up. They go for the champion. Oh, that's a big punt. That's a huge mistake. Gotta go for the Crypt Breaker here, right? Like, she's gonna let me keep drawing cards. All right, sick. Like to draw a land here. That's a land. All right. Timer calls the dead. Make a token. Milled over prize amalgam. Cool. Let's exile the Crypt Breaker. And get a 2/2. Then we'll say go. We'll draw again. No, what's it called yet? Maybe we do a 1-stitch wing. It's like a 5th one. We really do want to hit it. Card's pretty bad, but... They attack here. Not going to attack. I love it. I think they should attack there, honestly. I would probably block, but not be happy about it. Looking like a spell queller here. Alright, so let's exile. Oh, we hit one. Sick. Why do players keep accepting the Flood Screw games and our Mulligan openings with all the card innovations? Mana Screw is a feature, not a bug. Yes, some games you mulligan to 5 and literally can't do anything, but every game in between the spectrum there is what makes the game interesting. Alright, so we draw a Watery Grave. Another Haunted Dead. Gravecrawler, please. Yeah, right. I love Gravecrawler. So now we can, like, draw a card. We can Haunted Dead, get back Amalgam. We only have one draw. Probably just, like, play Supplier. I also want the double... I need double blue for Deep-Fiend, too, though. So it's probably just play land tapped. Say go. Draw Haunted Dead. Discarding Haunted Dead, and then Deep-Fiend next turn. I get the Amalgam back, too. Casting Supplier means I have a decent chance at finding... I guess I could just discard the card I draw, too. Yeah, let's cast this. A lot of planning with these decks. You need to plan out how many cards I have in hand, when I want to do things, timing windows, etc., etc. Alright, we missed, unfortunately. Play was tapped. Just gonna say go. We're also getting much life next turn, too, which is sweet. Attack with this. I don't know. They're back on defense, I think. Oh, they are playing Bant. Okay. What a jerk. Alright. If I want to return this, I have to do it now. So let's do it. Oh, but not... I have to draw a card. So let's draw a card. And leave these back to block with, I think. Alright. And then we'll Haunted Dead. Discarding a Haunted Dead and a Timer calls it dead. If I wait until they target, it becomes a game of chicken, and they won't just target. They'll just not do anything. So, like, they don't do anything, then I can't do anything, and now we're stuck in this, like, game of chicken loop where nothing happens. So, I want to get Haunted Dead and token in play here if possible, get my 6 zombie in play, and then have Haunted Dead available for Deep-Fiend too. So, now they can get the they can still get the Amalgam because it's a delayed trigger, but I have 7 things in play, gain a bunch of life, and then I can Deep-Fiend the next turn also. 1 Aghanim Awakening. It's just probably not worth it. It's just gonna come up so. Yeah. I imagine the three life will lose you more games than casting it will win the game. So end step Amalgam triggers. They exile the Amalgam and the Haunted Dead, but not get to Deep-Fiend them, which is gas. So. They definitely have a Spell Queller. I just have Deep-Fiend. So, go for the throw too. Wow. All right, so we're gonna gain 6, scry 6. That's a lot of cards. Probably want Fatal Push, I guess. Yeah, sure. I can draw the push too. That's gas. That's really good. All right, so let's top the push. And I want to leave back 3 zombies. I guess we're not going to attack, right? Attack with for 1 in the air. And we'll just say go. We can draw the push. Deep-Fiend them. And then just kill them over 2 turns. But Timber, the thing is, you're defining it as a crappy system. It's not a crappy system. Magic's been around for 30 years for a reason. You know, like the variance from game to game is what makes the game good. You know, if you don't want variance, go play chess. Like, it's a card game. You know, it's the proper kind of variance. All right, so we're gonna attack with this. We do currently have Revolt, but I want to kill this Pant Phantom, I think, anyway. So attack for 1. And we're going to upkeep, Deep-Fiend them. And just go from there, I guess, right? We have like double draws here to a Crypt Breaker. So let's actually draw first. We're going to sack the Haunted Dead anyway, so. Deep-Fiend isn't even a zombie. Listen, Captain Calamari here is an honorary zombie. All right, so we're going to say go. Lands as needed would improve experience more, but it wouldn't, because it means that you are not having to figure out probability and try and make do with what you got, kind of thing, you know. All right, so upkeep. The question is on the upkeep, what do I even want to tap? Like probably still 4 lands, I guess, right? So we have Deep-Fiend, sack Haunted Dead, and we're going to tap just tap 4 lands. I'm going to leave up the courtyard by itself. They can't cast spells, only creatures. And let's see what they do. They have a company here. It's kind of gross, but we have Fatal Push also, so. Gonna float some mana. Play Lofty Denial. Damn, that's annoying. Alright, so I could push the Phantom, but then I don't have 1 to pay for this. That's fine, though, honestly. It really isn't that bad. Alright, sure. I'm gonna... This is fine. So, finish tapping these lands. It is a cast trigger. They're going to eat my Haunted Dead, sure. And they had Spellcaller, just as I suspected. Alright, so here's a Spellcaller. We're just going to cast it. It's a 3/4. And that goes away. Tap your stuff. Now you draw for turn. And we are going to push. I guess we're going to draw. Fiend is cast, correct. Alright, I'm just going to kill this now. Oh, they're coming in. Oh, that would have been so good for us if they came in there. Woo! Oh, boy. Kill this. Draw off Crypt Breaker. Nice turn you got there. Unfortunately, we're not really pushing through, but with Crypt Breaker in play and 17 life, it's totally fine. Draw Prize Amalgam. Obviously, with Hearse in play, it's super awkward, but... So we can't attack. We could just go for the throw at the Spellcaller and then attack. Honestly, don't hate that. Let's just start by drawing a card. Draw Dark Sexual. Yeah, so we'll just hardcast. Actually, I can't. I can't hardcast it and play Go for the Throat. I'll say I'm just gonna hardcast, whatever. Hardcast this, let's draw a card, take 2, whatever. So you go. With Crypt Breaker in play, we're just like hanging out and drawing cards, which is great, so. How good would a historic take on Solar Flare be? Probably not great. Solar Flare is a very like standard power level deck. So another Phantom. Remember when they didn't kill the Crypt Breaker? Yeah, I do remember actually. I do. Attack for 3 in the air. No? They have 1 card in hand. They have the Hearse, which is pretty annoying, but draw off Crypt Breaker. Mire Triton. Alright, let's just draw again. Our attacks here aren't great, so just keep on drawing cards. Crypt Breaker's the nut. Shipwreck Marsh. Okay. Mire Triton. Mill 2, gain 2. Nothing fancy to do there. We want to draw again. We kind of like reduce our blocking pool by a lot. Whatever. Just draw again. All right, draw 1, 2, 3. Hive. Jesus. We've drawn a lot of lands, unfortunately, but sure. We'll say go. We have a go for the throat at the ready. You need to be careful with it, obviously, to play around Spell Queller and Rattle Chains. Crypt Breaker just taking over the entire game, which is awesome. Just saying go again? Alright. Let's just keep drawing cards, I guess. Draw Fatal Push. Alright, so we are absolutely cranked up on removal. We are going to... This is a 4/4 Hearse. Just send in the old Mire Triton, I guess. But that's what makes the game good, right? Drawing 4 lands over playables at this point in the match. That's the game. If you can't handle the swings and you can't figure out how to navigate through situations, you know, I get the impression you're someone who complains about mana screw and stuff when they lose a lot and doesn't look for the things they can do better in the games. If your point was correct and that there was no skill in Magic because it's all just luck of drawing lands and stuff, then the best players wouldn't do good all the time. You know, Magic's an extremely deep game. Is there some luck? Yeah, it's a card game. That's the whole point. We have a Hive too, which is kind of cool. So we're just gonna chill here. Just play a Marsh and just say go. We have 3 kill spells up. Good attacks, good blocks. Part of being good at Magic is being able to handle things you can't control and focus on the things you can control. It's probably the biggest piece of advice I give people when they want to get better at Magic. Magic's a very, very easy game to blame anything but yourself on the loss. And a lot of games are like that, but all right. So coming in for 1. Okay, I'm just gonna try and kill this. Whatever. If they have a trick, we have re-trick. So it's good life advice too. Honestly, you are correct. They have rattle chains. Sure. This is gonna ETB. Just kill it. Our life total is pretty important, honestly. I think they've been a little too passive this game. Okay. Just draw more cards. Sick. I do freaking love Crypt Breaker, I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy, God, we're unlucky. Alright, Mire Triton's coming in. And we're going to play... I guess we, like, could have hived there to attack. I probably should have drawn first, too. Yeah, whatever. It's a little sloppy. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Now we're at the point where you just, like, hardcast Deep-Fiends, too, which is gas. Liliana of the Last Hope. Hello! Spell Quella. Gotta say, this is a card that's, like, not new to Pioneer, obviously. But I've been pretty impressed with it. Liliana of the Last Hope. It's a card that kind of, like, people just forget about, you know? And I'd forgot about it, too. I just forgot it even existed, but it is quite good. Junk Rights? Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that I think if you're going to put in the card Unbarrow Rights in your deck, like, you should just have a Trax in your deck and be an actual Reanimator deck, you know? Trying to play, like, a grindy, mid-range, like, pseudo-Reanimator game just doesn't seem very, very fruitful. So, alright, awesome. That was a pretty sick game. They had a Hearse in play, which obviously stopped some of our engines. We still got to be able to do our thing. It's great. 1-on-1. On play. Yeah, hands dope. Keep. We got... I guess the Marsh is awkward. I missed that. Whatever, it's fine. Just play Crypt Breaker and say go. Hopefully we draw an on-tap land. We can draw. If not, whatever. It's fine. Sanctum, river. Awesome. The river. Supplier, mill 3. Nothing doing. Crit breaker, love it. Go. A zombie deck that's actually gassed. Time for a Sparky lottery before emergence. That's how fast this match goes. They're playing Yorian, so probably not. I gotta start the emergency before, so I better do it at a different time. Do a little Sparky lottery. Fatal push. Alright, so sick. You get to draw anyway. And get to draw again next turn, which is gas, so I kinda like that Saga, honestly. I think Saga's pretty good. Speak of a devil. There it is.
Bingo.
Just talking about you. Alright, Saga it is. Sega. Make a token. Nothing doing. Haven't built over any cool stuff yet, but Mardu. How do you do? How do you do?
Do a barrel roll.
Remember, folks, great time at that follow button. First time you're watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What is up? My name is Jim, full-time content creator. It's my job, folks. Full-time content creator for 7 years now, which is crazy. And pro Magic player. And that would not be possible without every one of you all. So, don't mind if you copy so I can give it a go. I strongly encourage it. Nor could I stop you if you wanted to anyway. But yeah, that's why I'm here. Copy the deck. Go have fun. Frolic and be merry. Note that this is a freshly brewed deck. This is not a tuned deck. I literally built this deck like half an hour ago. I have no idea how good it is. So we're just trying things out. We're 1-1 right now, but all right. Razor Lash and Haunted Dead, which is sweet. We have Mire Triton. We've got Timerit. Main deck Archon of Maria, huh? Deep-Fiending them would require us to Haunted Dead. You probably want to just like Mire Triton and Haunted Dead here, right? It's pretty good. Gain 2, mill over another Haunted Dead. Where my amalgams at, you know? Let's play the... Nope. No swamps in play, unfortunately. Let's play this thing, and we'll just say go here. And we'll discard Timerit and Lockthwain to Haunted Dead, and then Deep-Fiend. Actually, we're going to draw too, so we'll just say go. Or draw also, I should say. I don't want to cast any spells. Oh, I came in... I'm so freaking stupid. It came in tapped. I forgot what this card did.
That's
Whatever.
it. I'm going to
We're still in good shape.
college.
Archon got me. I forgot that second line of text. I should have played the castle. My bad. Still looking great here. We got tons of gas. We got scries and life. Castle would have been tapped, but like I played the land specifically because it came in untapped. I want the castle in play. So, how's the meta shaping up? It's just explore, just pioneer, you know. What's Sparky Lottery? A little game we do on stream where I load up some deck that is capable of like attacking for a bajillion, like goblins or humans or whatever, Joda deck or whatever. And I play against Sparky. I play a certain number of turns, and then at some point I say, what is this? Exile target non-permanent controls and all tokens that player controls with the same name. Okay, let's drop. And oops. So we play against Sparky for a bit, and then at some point in the game I say go, and everyone has to try and guess what life total they'll be at after I attack with everything. I'm sorry, I don't attack during the game. That's the important piece of information that I missed. All right, Prize Amalgam is great. Want to draw that. And there's Timer. It calls the dead. Also, I can't play an untapped land, so I can't Haunted Dead. And actually, I have Razor Lash now too, which is gas. So I'll just attack for 2. Haunted Dead and Prize Amalgam is gas. I agree. So we can't Deep-Fiend yet. We're gonna Haunted Dead, Razor Lash, play a tap land. I want to draw some Amalgam too, which we'll do at their second main. So we just say go here. We're all rolled up. Kill the Archon to double spell. What second spell do we need to cast here? Everything we're doing is not spells, really. So here's Archon again. Sure. So we'll discard, I guess, both Timerates at this point. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Discard Amalgam, too. Gotta draw first. Oh, I can't draw. I'm sorry. My thing is gone. I'm off today, folks. Sorry. I've done a lot of work in the last 2 days. I've written an article, wrote a script for a video. I've been working a lot the last 2 days. I apologize. I'm clearly not on my game. We might just do it anyway, though, because we want to get Deep-Fiend going. So I thought I saw my card draw thing in play. Sure. This is still fine. So we're gonna Razor Lash. We'll discard both Timer, Calls the Deads. Then we just kill the Archon. So I really want to discard this to the Haunted Dead. And then I can Deep-Fiend them next turn too. So yeah, let's just do that. I'll just kill this. Whatever. Kill this. I think this is we've like stumbled into the right play here. So let's attack them with everything. And we're going to Haunted Dead, tapping the non-blue lands. We're going to let's actually do this in our end step, so the Amalgam doesn't come back till our end step because they have some weird like Anger the Gods or something like that. So let's go in our end step. We're going to tap black, Haunted Dead, discarding Amalgam and Timer, Calls the Dead. Again, these decks are always so hard to play. All right, so resolve this. Here's Haunted Dead. Here's a token. Delayed trigger on Amalgam comes back on their end step. That instead of fucking up keeps stuff. Alright, whatever, sure. I was meant to an upkeep stop there, but sure, or whatever. We win anyway. Screw you, you're dead anyway, alright? Get out of here! Whatever. Mardu something. They played 2 Archon in Ameria and then died. They did not exactly reveal much information to us. Skill game indeed. Cut the Fatal Pushes. Probably want Thoughtseize. I'm not even sure what they're doing, but maybe not, actually. I don't even know. Freaking Yorion deck. Don't stroke on Planeswalkers. I'm on the draw. Archon seems awful, yeah. Because like it's not like Lotus Field's a deck either, you know. So, yeah, they didn't even get to see my Elder Deep-Fiend. You didn't even see my best card. All right, so. Shave 2 Mire Tritons. Sure. Let's try this, I guess. Not exactly sure what they're doing, but I imagine they have some big spells back. They're playing Yorion, so this wasn't even my final form. Alright, on the draw. Damn. Alright, Mulligan. Mulligan the one-lander. Yeah, I mean, this hand's like kind of close, but needs a little help, honestly. A little Mardu Triome. Definitely a little weak to a sweeper here, unfortunately. Don't really know what Mardu double Archon of Ameria deck like is or wants to do, which is awkward. Like Stomp? Like a Fires deck or something? Like what are they up to? Hold off on Triton so just yet. Try and grow this thing. I feel like Mire Triton like just doesn't do enough, unfortunately. I do like this card, but Bone Crusher. Alright, so here's Mire Triton. Throw that. Mill over nothing of consequence. There you go. How many cards do we have that are like actively good to self-mill? You know, like, that's kind of the issue with these self-milled decks, is there it needs to be enough things to hit to make it worth it. That is true. Archon is very bad with fires, so... Deep-Fiend, Hive. Really got not much going on here. Wouldn't mind if there's some sort of, like, secondary engine, aside from Cryptbreaker. Honestly, Jace is kind of cool. Jace is, I think that if you're, like, self-milling, that Jace is pretty awesome. Vanishing Verse? Okay. Alright, folks, let's go use day in chat if we can. We don't know who's behind the screen, so pretty easy way to be respectful to our opponents. They're gonna Sheolder's Edict and Vanishing Verse me. Alright, so there's, like, a pure mid-range deck. This is kind of ugly. Ryan Necromancer doesn't play with the enchantment, and the enchantment's actually been really good, so I'm not really super interested in Ryan Necromancer. It's just like not a very powerful card either. The problem with Necromancer is like the ceiling is pretty good, yeah, but the floor is heinously unplayable, and they're already gonna have graveyard hit against us too. So god damn it, good choice, idiot. All right, yeah, we're good. Alright, well, I guess we at least learn what they're playing. So they're just playing like Rakdos midrange with white for the most part. It's like Sheoldred, Bone Crusher Giant, kill spells, yada yada yada. Yeah, that's fine. We might shave a Deep-Fiend into game 3, now that we know they have like a ton of removal spells and stuff, because we don't want this to happen. They still have 4 cards in their hand, too. Here's a Fable. Card's good. Alright. Let's get a little looky-loo on the way out here. Their hand is... Rest in Peace, Vanishing Verse, Allegiance to Ashes. Rest in Peace, obviously quite annoying, but sure. Alright, pack it up. Go to game 3. My favorite Magic set? I have a soft spot for Onslaught block and Mirrodin block. That's when I first started playing Magic really, really seriously. Alright, so we're snapping him these Planeswalkers. And then I'm going to shave a Deep-Fiend. And... Scourgrass awkward because they have Rest in Peace. Even though it's good against mid-range decks usually. Go for the Throw is our only answer to Sheoldred, which is really annoying, honestly, but... Is Liliana bad? Liliana's bad, actually. And then... Supplier, Thoughtseize, Amalgam... Stroke doesn't seem great. Like, what do we hit with Stroke? I'm going to shave it on Mire Triton, I guess. Pretty easy card to board out. Liliana's okay in a mid-range matchup. Like, Liliana isn't killing anything, and they have Graveyard 8, so the -2 might not do anything either. And you can't play a Planeswalker for just its ultimate, so... They have no X1s. Sure. This is, like, not ideal, but I guess this is fun. There's a Knife card you can play to get the Hondas in your graveyard. Not the zombie, I don't think. You're right, I wouldn't mind like another way to discard that wasn't reliant on milling over a Haunted Dead or having Cryptbreaker, but... Pack of Pandas resub, I missed you. My bad. Also Jones, too. Man, I'm off today. I'm a little slow. It's alright, I'm good. Good. And a lot of work this week. We had 10 new brews, writing articles, working on the emergence video, writing scripts, doing research. Lots of stuff. Alright, Champion. How taxing it would it be to splash Fable? It'd be tough. We need a lot of black mana, double blue. Sure. You got me. Oh no, my hand. What will I do? I'm queued for the next Pro Tour, yeah. It's in a month or 2. Satan's Balls, you're a sub now, what's up? So they got 5 currents. Nice little low resource game here. Take the go for the throat. Interesting. Alright, Thoughtseize. They have Edict, Bone Crusher, and then nothing else. So the question is, do I want to just take their Edict also and leave them with no cards in hand? Or do I want to save this to cast on like turn 3 or 4 and try and hit like a Shouldered or a Fable or something like that? I love zombies. This is viable. Freshly brewed, folks. So I built a deck and we just play it. This is our 3rd game. Ever with the deck. I built it about an hour ago. Seems cool. Needs a little work, but seems cool. So I wait. They go draw a card, land, and then do I Thoughtseize next turn? Because I might just miss. I'm just gonna do it. Seems too hard to try and like get a spell off of it. So all right, so Takenuma. Try to find a replacement for Treasure Cruise and Phoenix and Explorer. Ox of Agonis. Play two Ox. Ox is great. We got a clock here, folks. You're up. No problem. Yeah, Ox is really good. Gonna buy Yori in here or leave up the Odawar. I'll leave up the Aganja. Grizzly Salvage. Again, adding a 3rd color is very difficult. And I would play Wayfinder over Salvage, like not even close anyway. But adding a 3rd color is pretty tough. So they drew Fable, sure. And we draw another non-spell. Alright, I'm gonna attack and just like we'll just get at least a creature in the graveyard for Takenuma. If they block. They might not block, actually, but... I would like them to block. I agree, Satyr Wayfinder is like a perfect Magic card. Like, awesome enabler, super sweet card, not too powerful, fun build around, good tool. It's a really good nuts and bolts kind of card. Love Satyr Wayfinder. Jesus, friend. Pick one. Not gonna block, sure. Okay. So they go. We're just gonna fire off the Odawara and just whatever happens, happens. Love Wayfinder, hate Hogak. Sure, that's fair. Fable's going to discard. So I fix their hand. Two pretty good here, too. Could definitely build a deck without the zombie slant. Like, what are our benefits for playing zombies? Oh, Cryptbreaker's huge, I guess. Cryptbreaker, Champion the Parish, and then the 3rd ability on Timer calls it dead. Those are our only pluses for playing zombies. Cryptbreaker is really good. That is definitely a huge loss. Champion the Parish is fine. I don't think it's like a necessary card or anything. So you could build the deck in a non-zombie manner, obviously. Here comes the Shaman. We're going to rip this Takenuma and hope we hit something off it. 'Cause right now we have nothing in our graveyard. So we're going to mill 3 and just try and find something good. Haters. Alright. That's a very annoying card for us. Alright, big mills here. Big hits, no whammies. Land. We hit a priced amalgam. Great. Alright. That was actually a good draw. Actually was not a bad hit. It blocks the Trespasser, pumps my squad. And now I have Castle, too. I can just draw that thing, too. So that's kind of cool. Let's play the Amalgam and attack with our 3/3. And just play the Castle instead go. The Milling Crab only targets your opponent, not yourself. Francois! Bonjour, mon ami. Merci beaucoup. Fatal Push. Alright, that was actually fine. Honestly. Alright, so we block with the Amalgam, we trade with their Ganjo, which is like kind of whatever. They can't eat the amalgams they've already attacked. They're out. They're out of cards. The problem is now they have Fable flipped, and like, you don't really have much else going on. En français, s'il vous plaît. They just buy Yori in here, just like. Ugh. Silver Smoke Ghoul is a zombie and is really sweet. I worry about triggering it though. Okay. So they're gonna attack. They're gonna eat something. I mean, so we're gonna trade Amalgam for a Ganjo and Champion for 2/2. We are dying here too, which kind of sucks. This also means they can't buy Yorium, which is actually a pretty big win for us. So let's block, I guess. They Ganjo, and then the problem is they just have this flip reflection, and I'm not sure how we're gonna beat it. Pretty light on ways to remove it. So now we're deciding if they want to use the Ganjo or not. They do. Okay, so no Yori. They use the Ganjo. We trade. We draw a land. All right. Well, cast a Locked Away and help me out, friend. Supplier. We also got the Knight here too, which sucks. Mill over some stuff. Say go. I think we're dead, folks. Copy this. Attack for a bunch. We just like have to chump block, and then I don't know what we can draw here. Yeah, perhaps zombies isn't the way to go. I don't know. Oh, the Deep-Fiend's so good, but red black cards are just really good. Alright, just freaking kill me, opponent. Come on. Yeah, my entire graveyard's gone. I'm taking like 6 off the triggers. Well, I'm actually just dead. Yeah, I go to 7. You go to 5. I'm not dead. I'm sorry. I go to 1. Or no, I'm dead. Yeah, I go to 3 up triggers, right? Yes, no. Yeah, I'm just dead. 4. All right. So we went 1 and 2. Not the best result, Freshly Brewed, but it is Freshly Brewed. Sure, I just built it like an hour ago, so we can't be too harsh on it. I think. Elder Deep-Fiend is dope, but finding a shell for it's tough. The big part of the Elder Deep-Fiend decks in other formats were Kozilek's Return. The ability to kind of rat the board, have this really good sweeper to get back in the game. Hopping over to untapped.gg and take a look. Without that, it's definitely a little tough. That was their matches, right? Yeah, I wanted to. I guess, there's the issue of there just isn't that many reasons to be playing zombies. Except for Cryptbreaker, because Cryptbreaker is just so good. Mire Triton is kind of eh. Suppliers are pretty good. We also only have, there's only 9 cards we actively want to self-mill, too. So, maybe the option is to either just to try and go in a more self-mill direction. And maybe we actually just play Creeping Chill and Silver Smoke Ghoul and try and go nuts. And just skip on the zombie stuff. We lose Cryptbreaker that way, but Silver Smoke's kind of cool. That would require a lot of self-mill, though. I don't know. It's a hard puzzle because there's so many moving parts. You need to have the right amount of self-mill, right amount of things to get back, things to sacrifice, good things to do, yada yada yada. It's a lot of things, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I'll work on it more at some point. Let me know what you think. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments and in chat. Love to hear your thoughts. And let's keep going here. But you two folks, love you. A like, comment, subscribe. Freshly Brewed in the books. Thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it.